well, fiddly do and whatnot.
Hey everyone, it's Snag Brat Melvis in here, same.
I feel so guilty. I can't go through with it.
Greetings and salutations to all you dreamers out there. I am Waterwitch, and welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. Yeah, this is a thing that we're doing now, apparently. So, yeah. Man, it's been a while since I've been able to make something for this channel, huh? Seems like just yesterday I was just posting random speed paints and introducing myself, and then it seemed like I just disappeared for a little bit. But don't worry, guys, it wasn't on purpose. I ran into some computer problems, but hey, now that those are taken care of, how about we dive straight back into the Dream Team with something that was popular like a year ago? Because why not? So, yeah. As for my knowledge of Doki Doki Literature Club, I know a little bit about it. I mean, I was pretty into the fandom like a year ago, and then I sort of just left it for a little bit. Not because I hated it or anything, I just lost interest for a little bit. But then I was reminded of how absolutely adorable this game is, and I realized I never had to play it for myself. I never had the chance to make my own choices and the different paths and have a chance to seek out the waifu of mine. So I figured, why not? I mean, it's a fun game, it's free, any of us can play it, and hey, I haven't played a good game in a while, so I think that this will be an interesting experience for all of us. And now I'm sort of glad that I sort of abandoned the game for a bit, so that way I'll be able to dive straight into it, almost completely blind, because there are some things about it that I don't remember too well, and some things that I remember very well, so it's just going to be an interesting experience all around. So without further ado, let us dive right in, shall we? Just gonna adjust the volume real quick. Oh wow, the audio was all the way down there. Gee Manetti, okay. Alright, that should be a little bit better. Okay. Okay. Well, okay, let's just... Okay, it's still a little bit loud, so... Okay, there we go. Alright. Technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, let's just dive straight into a new game. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl's Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because we've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again! But I caught you this time! Oh, that's right! I think I remember trying to do a gameplay of this like last year, but then I just ditched it. I completely forgot about that. So I had named myself Misty. Well, I guess our name is going to be Misty for this story. Alright then. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Misty. Sorry, Sayori. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. Am I going to go all out with these voices? Yes. Yes, I am. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. It helps that my headcanon voice for Sayori is pretty similar to mine, so voicing her is going to be a cinch. I'm not so sure about the others, though. Water. Alright. We cross the street together and make our way to the school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Misty, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I did? I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Story of my life. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on average while spending my free time on games and anime. Gee, Manetti, MC is pretty much the living embodiment of me. Games and anime? Like, sign me up, bruh. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Sayori, I think you're worrying a little too much, but okay. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise he'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Because she's adorable. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. I wouldn't be so sure about that, Misty. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Let's see, should I just sit here, staring off into oblivion, or should I get up and do something? Leaning a bit more towards the former. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. The anime club is freaking boss, man. I was in an anime club once. Didn't go to many meetings, though. Well, that's besides the point. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I looked around and realized I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. I'm not sure if that's something you should be impressed about, Sayori. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? Frickin' sirens. There is no way I'm going to your club. Alright, now this is where the resemblance between me and Misty ends, because frickin' love literature. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. I mean, that's as good a reason as any. I ain't complaining. And besides, literature can be really fun. I mean, I'm a liberal arts student, so I kinda have a certain love for the craft. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. Yay! Getting free titles just because you're nice to people. Woo! That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. No, liar. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. I mean, I like anime too, but Misty, shut up. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Ooh, she's good. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. That's my girl. I let out a long sigh. Sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. A pretty fair trade, if you ask me. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third year's classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone! The new member's here! I told you, don't call me a new member. Huh? I glance around the room. Oh, here we go. Okay. Gotta get some water for this. Okay. She definitely has a bit of a deeper voice going on, so let me see. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. It seems my reputation precedes me. Oh god. Okay, here we go. Seriously? You brought a boy? Ugh, way to kill the atmosphere. Excuse me, but I am a woman. A very strong, independent woman. Thank you very much. But I guess I have no choice in this game, so whatever. Ah, Misty! What a nice surprise! Welcome to the club! All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls! And just like that, the literature club became a lot more appealing to young Misty. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name's apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Well, I wish you would have given me that voice direction now. Now I messed it all up. Frickin' game. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more I messed that up. Okay. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. It sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Misty. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, really pretty, really tall, got pretty eyes, nice hair. Basically, completely out of my league. Don't know what that was all about. Anyway, so having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Misty. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Hey, I could go for some tea. Good taste, Yuri. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Yes, my girl. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! I don't get these anime sounds. I don't know how they're supposed to be made. Wow! That's the closest you're gonna get to the real thing, so sorry. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It is delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Best way to take a bite out of a cupcake, for those who don't know, is to take the bottom off, put it on top, and eat it like a sandwich. There's less mess that way and you won't get frosting all over your face like Sayori. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. You dummy. Baka. And over here we got our classic adorable tsundere. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for, you know, you, dummy. Oh god, I can already tell that Diddles is going to be so happy about this series. It's your waifu! Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Yes. All my yes. I guess. Misty, no. A hot cup of tea with a book is like the best combination ever. It's like peanut butter and jelly. It's really bad to have one without the other. Yuri gets it.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Misty! You and I really aren't alike. But fine. I'm glad. I guess we're going to have to do this Misty's way. Sorry to interrupt everybody. My brother came in to make a delivery. I have a Reese's milkshake now, so that'll be something nice to sip on while we play this game. Alrighty. So, where were we? Alright. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So, what made you consider the literature club?
My best friend sort of dragged me over here. I mean girlfriend. I mean best friend. I'm bestie. Whatever we are. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay?
As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs.
It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way.
Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But stumbling on my words. I need a shake. Alright. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really I keep stumbling on my words. Gosh darn it. Alright. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Alright, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best.
You know it.
Everybody's so happy! Stereotypical anime. Mine too. Mine too. I just love all these tropes. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Misty, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. We exchange that look. Y'all know the look. It's the look that all manga readers end up exchanging. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. Yeah, Coraline counts, right? Right? I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I feel like Yuri and I would be friends in real life. We'd be able to just talk about books and tea for like hours on end, and it would be great.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you.
I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh? Why's that?
Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? Nani? What gives you that idea? You like to scrap
I always stumble as Monica.
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute!
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Aww, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment. I mean, I'm a bit of a writer myself, but I can understand their pain. Sometimes sharing your work can be pretty nerve-wracking. Though frankly, I'm not sure if my writing would really fit this club if I was actually there. If Yuri and Monica feel a certain way about manga, I can only imagine how they feel about fanfiction.
Okay, I have an idea, everyone.
Hmm? Everybody turns their head like an owl, be like, yes. I'm sorry. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club.
Sure, that's your excuse, Monica. You're not just throwing everybody under the bus just for the hell of it.
Isn't that right, Misty?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem.
Huh? What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Record scratch. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at and... I lose my train of thought. Oh god, now they're all looking at me so sadly. I can't make a decision like this. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But... I'm sorry. I thought... Misty... You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? See, Misty's with me. How can anyone think clearly when they're looking so sad? I want to hug all of them. I'm sorry. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Yay! They instantly all pop up like, who? It's like they all collectively stepped on a stool or something. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes! I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club.
Monica, your hair is in my mouth.
Shut up. Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Misty, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Don't worry, Misty. I got us. I got us covered. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Misty, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right. Sayori and I never walk home because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure. Might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. Blah. Choked at my own spit. Now I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Alright. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Alright, so, in case I haven't made it clear already, Sayori is my girl. I absolutely love her. I think she's adorable, and I'm definitely going to try to go her route, since from what I've seen, not many people really go for her route, because they seem to really like Natsuki and Yuri more. But yeah, I want to show my girl Sayori some love. I mean, Diddles is allowed to have his waifu, so I'm allowed to have mine. So let's see. Let's see. What words that would fit Sayori? Adventure? Oh, great. Okay. Heartbeat? Oh, not. Oh, sorry. Imaginate. Oh no, Yuri. Let me see. Peaceful. All right, there we go. Okay. Oh crap! I keep. Precious. There we go. Lazy. Depression. Oh, okay. She jumped a lot for that. Okay. Tears. So she seems to like either very happy things or very sad things, but not too cute or not too complicated. All right, let me see. Amazing. Hope. I'm very tempted to press boop. You know what? Why not? Boop! Awesome! What? Yuri! That was supposed to be for Sayori! Lucky. Sadness. Ring cloud. Childhood. Clumsy. And finally, together. All right. And I think that that's where we're going to end this episode for now. So that way when we come back, we can see Monica greeting us, and we'll be able to see what Sayori thinks of our poem. All right, gonna press save. It's all blue. But yeah. Okay. Alright, I think that we are good. Well, if that's all, I guess that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope I'll see you next time. Laters, every peoples, and remember to keep on dreaming.